Okay, we're on that.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have used that too if you wanted.
What's going on, guys?
Hi, everybody.
I
What's up,
see
what's
we
up?
already have some people in here. Hey,
Got the
Clay.
notification. Hi, Clay. Clay's still up with us.
I hope that you actually charged your phone a little bit.
I was just thinking I need to put my laptop on the charger. It's about to die, guys. Let me find my charger real quick.
Hey, guys. Hey, Country Girl. Hey, Scott. Hey, Randy. Shaylin. Chris. Miss Cara. And you guys, Miss Cara's my daughter. So it's nice to see her in here. Rancliffe. Margarita.
Ooh, that's your daughter, you said?
Yep, Miss Cara right there.
Aw. Hi, daughter.
Randy and Jax, Crystal, Stephanie, John, Lori, welcome you guys. Nice, Jason. All your devices are on the charger. I need to charge my phone too.
Thank you guys for joining. Everybody that was in my channel that came over to this one. We're going to do EVPs on here too.
Yes, we are. So I'd like to hear some of your guys' stories also. Like what got you guys into the paranormal? Because I'll be honest with you guys, what got me into the paranormal, and I've been asked this a few different times, and I've never actually came out and fully explained why I love ghost hunting as much as I do. One of the things that got me into it is when I was really little, I started seeing things that, as my parents put them, were imaginary friends. But there had to be more than imaginary friends, considering that I could see them like flesh and blood, and they couldn't. Then when I got older, I started doing some more research and things of that nature, and I found out that that wasn't just something made believe, I guess you could put it. It was actually spirits that I could actually see. When I got a little bit older, I started getting into my teen years, and then I really got into the paranormal by that point because I just wanted to explain what I had been seeing and why I had been seeing it. So, my first like real scary paranormal experience I ever had was actually at a cemetery called Stoll Cemetery. And if you guys go back and look at some of my videos, I have some of the very, very first videos I've ever put up on YouTube were actually in that cemetery. It's actually one of the most haunted cemeteries in the world, supposedly.
Where is that at?
That's in Stoll, Kansas.
Okay.
It's called the Stoll Cemetery. And the legend behind it is that it's one of the 7 gates to hell. The whole entire town, it's maybe 30 people in that town at the very most, and it was all pretty much based on witchcraft and magic and things of that nature. And still to this day, they still actually have seances and the whole 9 yards. Supposedly, we have been told for numerous years, and even if you look on the internet, even the Pope wouldn't even fly over that whole entire area because of how haunted it was. Well, me and my friends would go out there in the middle of the night and see what we could catch, without any without any equipment, without any cameras, before cell phones were a big, huge deal. I know I'm putting my age out there, but we would go out there and try to see what we could find. And there was quite a few times that we actually saw things out there. But the last time that I went out there that made me a full believer, made me realize that I wasn't crazy and that there really were other things out there was we got chased out. When we got chased out, that was having something that you could actually see coming after you was one of the scariest experiences of my life. But instead of scaring me away from it, it just scared me into it more. So I have been into the paranormal ever since then, and I have been trying my hardest to find as many ghosts as I possibly can. Not just for the thrill of it, but also for the evidence of it, to prove that there actually are things out there that people don't see.
You're not crazy.
Exactly.
You really do see things, and same thing with me. I started at at a very young age.
Yep. So that's actually how I got into the paranormal.
He says, what state is home?
I actually have 2 home states, but that one was in Kansas. We moved to Kansas when I was in middle school. And from there, like before that, I'm actually from San Francisco. So yeah, I'm a Cali girl until I was in junior high. Then we moved down to beautiful Kansas City. So yeah, let's hear some of your guys' ghost stories and see what got you guys into it. Timeless said that they see them everywhere and can make them even do things. That's awesome.
Clay said you need some moderators
Yeah.
to help you out with stuff on here. You know how to add them moderators?
Not on here. How do I do that?
Maybe if you right click. Okay, hers is a little different. The setup here.
How do I make people mods? Okay.
Maybe. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. So whenever you would want. Yeah, that's how you would do it.
There we go. I figured it out.
Yeah, and what I do is I just use. I always like. I don't pick just anybody to be moderator. You know, just somebody that's that's been watching your channel for a while and supports you and stuff like that.
Like Clay.
Yeah, like Clay. Ken is awesome. You will love Ken. He's the one that we. That's why we do the Ken calls, is because of him. So. And I say, pick me.
I'm going through.
She's adding mods, guys. Don't mind her for a moment.
Yeah, sorry.
So moderators do help because they'll share your link while you're talking, and they'll do all that. Yay!
I'm blue. I know I made Lou Rock a moderator on here, and I know Boomer is, but I don't know if Boomer is even in here tonight.
All right, so we got some wrenches in the house.
Yep. Thank you. That was awesome.
No problems. Yeah, Scott says, congrats on the subs tonight. Awesome. How do you help you out? Yeah, I love helping out my friends because I know what it's like to start,
It's not
easy.
And
I remember, when the G Team Paranormal channel was at 1,000 subscribers. Like, I was actually just watching the video the other day. We had like a little celebration. We were so happy. We hit 1K. We were just like jumping for joy. And that channel is about to hit 300,000 subscribers.
I can't believe that one.
And it's probably going to happen like tomorrow. So when it does, we're also going to go live on the G Team channel as well. So super awesome.
Country Girl said that my ghost story started in 2004 when my daughter and I seen her father at his funeral, and he told her everything would be okay. That's sad and also really sweet at the same time, too.
Ken says now you need a PayPal.
I actually do have a PayPal.
So if you put your link in there, the moms can share it or...
Give me a second.
Oh no, blue wrenches. Now I gotta be good, Haunted Trucking says.
Yeah, please be good. Don't be an a-hole. Give me 1 second, guys. I had to get off my screen for a minute so I could get up to my thingy.
Chris Little says, maybe I'll go unsubscribe and then subscribe so I got a chance at being 300K for my mom.
I put it there, right?
And says, okay. Yeah. All right, cool.
Okay.
Well, Clay says his phone is at 3%, so I gotta go, but I just wanted to drop in and say hi.
Well, hi, and thank you.
Then, Clay, just leave us. Bye. Good night.
Okay. I got that put up there, so now I can actually read what you guys are saying. Donna said she's seen a dark figure at the foot of her bed.
Oh, that's what happened to me the other day.
Those are scary. There's nothing more unnerving than waking up and seeing something in your bed.
Yeah.
Or next to your bed or something.
I think he's up.
Had that happen too.
Yeah, and you can't help but to think, like, if you're just in a really, really, like, strong dream state still. And that's kind of what I told myself the other day when it happened. I was like, I'm just like so out of it, so tired. Maybe I was just like, that's the first thing I thought of because I went to the Poltergeist trailer and did my alone challenge and all that. So that's kind of what I was telling myself. I was like, that's all it was. I was just spooked out and I was looking for something and then I seen it. And the crazy part is like I closed my eyes because it scared the crap out of me and my heart started racing and I opened my eyes and it was gone. But the first glimpse, it was there, and it was like clear as day too. Scary as hell.
It is. I've had that happen to me a few different times of waking up and seeing things standing over you or standing at the end of your bed and watching you.
Shit fire for Margarita. She says, Heather, can you say shit fire for me?
And I want to say hello to Boomer because he is in here.
Boomer! Hey, we were talking about you in my live.
Yep. Randy said he saw his mom after she was murdered, and she told me not to worry. Oh, I'm sorry that your mom was murdered, but at least she came and saw you. I've had that happen before. After you lose somebody very close to you, they come and tell you that they're going to be okay and not to worry. And Haunted Trucking said I slept in a haunted hotel room and had blankets moved while sleeping twice. It was live. Ooh, that would be fun. That's one of those ones that you kind of hope happen, and you have a video of it. I've seen shadow figures attack me most of my life. Always would frighten me. Amy said, yeah, shadow figures can go in two different ways. They can either just be shadows where you just see them, or they can actually be pretty aggressive. They're not fun when they're aggressive. Because you got to think about how much power that they have to actually be able to show themselves like that. Donna said you were supposed to go back and unlock the door in the room to you.
Oh, what was that?
Donna said that you were supposed to go back and unlock the door in the room. I'm guessing in the trailer, Poltergeist trailer.
Oh, yeah. So, no. I mean, I probably should have. Maybe if I did that, maybe this crap wouldn't be happening to me. Like, maybe I should go back there. I wonder if anybody's been back there yet and, unlock that door. Ken says he put cash on your PayPal.
Oh, well, thank you,
so
Ken.
So nice. We love Ken.
I really appreciate that, hon.
Oh, we miss you too, Boomer. I told you I was going to keep her company while you're gone.
Yeah, I miss you too, Boomer. Yeah, that's one of my best friends in the world. It sucks that you're gone. When the hell are you coming back?
You're going to move back. You're not going to stay there forever.
Nope. You can't stay away forever. Hello, Boomer. Todd's bees. I'm glad you are, is what Boomer said.
Oh, yeah. I'm never moving back? Why? It's probably nice there, though.
It's nice in Savannah, but he'll get tired of it.
Yeah.
He keeps trying to get me to move to Savannah, and I keep telling him, not going to happen. You got to move back. Besides, all your friends are here. Yeah, see, Boomer, I miss you, is what Marguerite even said. See, I'm not the only one. I told you you'll be back. Going to be a great lifelong friends. I sure do hope so. It's nice to have other people that are into what you're into and don't look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah, that's where the struggle is real, guys, because it's very hard meeting friends and trying to bring them aboard, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to go talk with the spirit box? The spirit box scares the shit out of them. So they're like, no, don't bring that thing around me. I don't want it. I don't even want to listen to it. Nope, I'm good. So it's cool that, me and her live close to each other. And she's like, this stuff don't scare her because she does it too. So it's cool.
I ain't scared of no ghosts. It's the bears. It's the panthers. It's the snakes. It's the spiders that scare me. It's not ghosts that scare me.
The big bears in the Withlacoochee State Forest.
Right. Now, if it's living and it's breathing and it's a big animal, you will see me take off the other direction and I will be gone. But if it's like a ghost or something paranormal, you won't see me run from that. You will actually see me run towards that.
Is my mom in here? Somebody said, Margarita said shout out to Patty, but I don't know if she's in here or not.
I don't know.
Thank you for the shout out.
Yes, and the humans too, Leandra. I agree with you on that one. People are the scariest things in the world.
Oh, Crystal said you and Heather are going to be great lifelong friends.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
I ain't scared of no ghosts, but I'm definitely afraid of freshly embalmed corpses.
That's creepy. I don't understand why people get involved in that kind of work, to be honest. I mean, I know somebody's got to do it, but why that? Out of like all the careers that you can have, why would you want to embalm people? I don't know.
You know, I actually almost went to school for that.
Are you serious? Why?
Was raised around it. My uncle was a mortician. He owned several funeral homes. He is now a preacher. Go figure.
Okay.
He said he couldn't handle the bodies anymore. So yeah, I almost went to school.
My cousin was married to 2 different guys. They both were embalmers.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
The only thing that would get to me was, and the reason why I didn't fully go into it, the kids. Yeah. And what if it was somebody that you loved or cared about come across your table? There's no way I could handle those.
That would be hard for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, we love you guys too. Yucky. It's gonna happen to everybody, you know. But what I think is really cool about being able to be a mortician, besides having somebody you care about or a kid come across or something like that, is being able to find the root cause of what happened. You know, like all these different murders and things that happen these days. It'd be really awesome. At least I think it would be really awesome to be able to figure out what caused their death and hopefully be able to put some of these horrible people behind bars.
That's very true.
You got to look at it from both angles. I mean, somebody's got to do it, but look at all the good that they can do out of it too. Mm-hmm. It's just I couldn't handle having a little kid come across there. That'd be too much, especially being a mom to not handle that one.
Yeah. And like the things that they have to do there, like when my brother passed away, I about freaked out on the funeral home people because he was like being very graphic and basically was like showing me where they had to cut him to go do the autopsy and all that, whatever they had to do.
Light cut.
Yeah, like he was like, oh, we do it to everybody. We cut them open. And I'm just like, oh my God, you did not just say that. Like, you don't want to hear that crap.
No.
You really don't. You don't want to envision, you know, them looking at their heart and pulling it out and putting it in their hands. And he like basically was very graphic and said that's what they did. And I'm like, my mom like busted into tears when they said that. I was like, okay, you can stop now. Like,
right.
You don't have to be detailed about it.
There's like a certain thing called bedside manner.
Yeah.
And obviously he did not have it.
Exactly.
Because when you're dealing with something like that,
you
like have to be very sensitive about how the family's feeling and to have that bedside manner as a doctor would, you know? It'd be like coming and telling somebody, by the way, you have cancer, you have 5 days to do it.
Yeah.
So what am I going to eat for lunch today?
Yeah. Just forget it all. I mean, shit.
So not right. You don't do that. Right, Amy, you have to be professional assistant to the family.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So that's how I got into my start of paranormal. You know, and I've been asked that quite a few times, and so I wanted to come out and actually explain it this way with you guys through a live stream instead of just putting it into a video and then just moving on past it, you know. This way you guys can actually understand why I do what I do, you know. And I mean, like everybody, we've lost people that we love and we care about. We want to be able to hear from them and talk to them just as much as you guys do, you know. So, and it helps us at the same time. At least it helps me be able to still speak with them and to be able to hear them and hear what they have to say, more so than in some ways, and some what people believe is dust to dust, ashes to ashes, you know, that there's nothing after this life. If there's nothing after this life, then man, we're living some crappy lives right now.
I know. I can't stand when I hear that. Like when people just say, you know, they don't believe in anything and then you die and you die. And I'm just like, well, what do you like look forward to like in life? Like you just, They're like, I don't. We just live for today. But I notice those kind of people sometimes are very negative and just very grumpy people. I don't like that.
Not at all. Country girl said yes, it was horrible when they had planned her ex-husband's funeral. Had nightmares for weeks. Right? It's one of the hardest things that you can ever do. But yeah. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful night tonight. I'm going to be having a video dropping tomorrow, actually, with Miss Heather and with Clay from Time to Play. We went out to Withlacoochee State Forest and went to a little itty-bitty graveyard way back up in the woods in that one.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was really cool. Now, one thing that you guys, I don't know if it's in any of the videos or not, but when we first got there, there's something really big in the bushes that scared the crap out of us.
Yes, in the very beginning of mine, actually. I was filming. It was doing my intro, and I just had talked about the bears, and I was saying deers with an S, and I looked back and I was like, why was I calling them deers? I know they're deer, but I don't know. I've always done that. And anyways, behind us we heard movement, and it was like definitely something big.
The whole bush was moving. Like the bush was as tall as the car, and the whole thing was moving. I mean, I didn't even do my intro until we got away from that area and across the street because I didn't want a bear or something to come out of there and try to eat me. Because, yes, we do have bears here in Florida. So, yeah, that was interesting. But that was that video is going to be dropping tomorrow for you guys. We kind of planned it out that way, so we'd have them all back to back coming out, so you guys could see all of them. Well, Chris, that could be your opinion, hon. Everybody has allowed their own opinion. You'd like to see us do a video with Omar and James too, Amy? Well, they are good friends of ours. Yep. I'm pretty sure it was a bear, considering that we were in the forest and not around any water. And for as big as it was definitely something big. I mean, with a gator, they don't shake big bushes like that up high. To be honest with you, the hardest EVPs for me to hear is from my first love that passed away, Bobby. Those are probably some of the hardest to hear.
What's his name?
Bobby. When I hear those, I break, you know. But it's at the same time, they're hard to hear, but they are still very good to hear too. So I mean, it all works out, and I wouldn't change it. But everybody, like I said, everybody goes through something. You know, it's been 13 years now. It's only going to get better as time goes on. You know, and I know that he's happy, and I know that he's watching over us, and I know that he is proud of us and of what we're doing. So
that's the best thing you can tell yourself, you know. I'm sure that's the case. Boomer said, "Hey Heather, is that the place where we heard the howling? Are you? I don't know if we went to the. I don't know if we went to the forest with you, so I don't think so. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Cruise Lake Park. It was in the woods. We did hear howling there. I think that's what he's talking about.
You've got the coyotes coming after you.
It was a different time, actually. That was something. That was the woods that Clay took us to, the little cemetery back in the woods that he knows of. But
and somebody asked, where do you get your spirit boxes? I'm hesitant about those things from like Amazon or eBay. I buy all my like paranormal stuff from a website called Ghost Shop. It's actually all ghost hunter stuff, and I've gotten numerous things from them. And I love them. Like, I absolutely love them. And in fact, when, the SB box came out, that red and black one, they sent that one out to me to test ride it. Don't get that one. It sucks. It's horrible. Get the SB7 or the SB11. Those are the two best ones.
Yeah. I think that's the one. That's the one that I like. It's
Yeah.
what's the one?
SB7.
Yeah. The one Clay has is good, but it's just I can't remember the name of that one either. I'm so bad with that.
That's the SB11.
SB11. That one is okay, but I prefer this one better.
Yeah, I prefer the SB7. It comes out clear. You don't have so many sweeps going through where it gets things muffled. It has one set sweep. You can change your speed rates on it. You can go front, you can go back.
Yeah.
That one is awesome.
I like the other one. Yeah, I like the one that he has only because like the temperature changes, and that has went off
cool
on. Yeah, that's the really cool part that I like. I would like to get just a device that just has like the temperature changes. I think that would be cool.
I've actually been looking into those.
Yeah.
I found them for like they're not too badly priced, but definitely going to be going in and getting those.
Yeah.
And my next big thing I want to get is a REM pod.
REM pod is what everybody was asking.
Same
thing here. Everybody was asking me in the last video if we were going to get a REM pod. So yes, for sure.
I will be getting one of those very soon because that is on my list. Just I'm always trying new things, you know, and like Lou Rock does, you know, he's went out and built his own spirit box. I really want him to build me one of those, to be honest with you.
I know. I love Lou Rock's spirit box. It's awesome.
But like him, I want to be able to try as many paranormal tools as we possibly can because there's so many out there these days that there's just different ways to be able to communicate with our loved ones, you know, or with people that have passed on. REM pods are awesome. I also like my dowsing rods a lot too, but I don't really use those too much on YouTube, just for the simple fact of how many people can sit there and try to say that you're manipulating them and do it yourself, which is not what I want to portray. I want you guys to actually see the real stuff and not the fake stuff, you know? So that's why I use the SB7. I use spirit boxes. I will use my dowsing rods, though, for myself, you know? And I have taken them out there and used them. And it's interesting because when they start moving, the tips of them get ice cold.
Yeah.
Like ice cold, you know, so you can feel the energy moving them through you and you're not touching them, which those are really cool too. So I mean, if you're wanting to start with anything, I would say start with the dowsing rods before you try to move into the spirit boxes, because the spirit boxes take some time and some effort and some work to really be able to get them down, and especially going back and listening to them over and over and over. With dowsing rods, you can get some really good answers, yes or no answers, right off the bat with them. You know, I've even gotten hugs with them, which was really cool. It's when they completely cross and like touch you.
We've used those in the past as well. We kind of stopped using them for a while, but I was actually just telling my mom we need to pull those back out.
I have them sitting on my dresser right now.
Yeah.
I love those things.
They're awesome. They're really cool. Let's see.
Oh, you're very welcome, Marguerite. It's my pleasure. I mean, that's what we're here for, is we're here to not just entertain you guys, but we're also here to teach you guys too. So if there's anything that you guys want to know about, you know, go on ahead and ask us, and we will be more than happy to try to explain it to you. But yeah, some haunted trucking said the REM pod is overrated and costs too much. You can get 6 pods that do what a REM pod can do instead, or just one area. You can cover 6 areas at once and are a lot cheaper. I'll never buy a REM pod. Good, some good advice right there. Miranda said, I've been hugged by a spirit, very strange but good feeling. It is a very strange feeling, but it is good feeling. It's very comforting. I didn't know that's what they meant when they crossed. Wow. Yeah, I tell them straight out, you know, cross them for yes. Don't touch them for no. You know, keep them separated for no. And so when they cross, you know that you're getting a yes answer. When they're separated, you're getting a no answer. Godfather, can you adopt me as your daughter? Leandra said, yes, it was a child. Ooh, child spirits are crazy spirits to deal with. They are some very mischievous, like very mischievous. Dealt with a lot of those over the years. You just need to open up your third eye again, Jax. To start believing and trying to find out what's out there, and you might be able to get it back. And dreams are a good way to learn things too, because it's an easy access way for them to come through and talk to you.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that don't believe in this kind of stuff, and I always ask them, like, why don't you believe, you know? And they say because they have never encountered anything. They don't see anything. And I was like, well, the first step is you have to open yourself up to it, because if you just are straight, like, you know, you're not a believer, you don't believe in any of it, you're just numb to it, then you're never going to see anything, because it's like a pathway. Like if they know that you're willing and accepting to take in what they want to show you, then they're going to do it. And then you're just going to be amazed, because then you're going to be like, oh my God, I do believe.
Right.
So
like for me, I was raised to believe that there were no spirits, that there were only demons, you know? And so if you were messing with anything in the spirit realm, that you were dealing with a demon, you know? With what I have experienced and what I have found out for myself over the years of doing my investigations and things is that's not the case. I mean, and a lot of my family, I don't even talk about this to my family because they are all Jehovah's Witnesses. And if you guys know anything about Jehovah's Witnesses, they do not believe in that.
Yeah,
that is like just no, you know, you're going to get burned to the cross pretty much for it, you know? And so it wasn't until I came and I started telling my dad some things about my grandmother who had passed away, which was his mom. That was the first time he ever actually believed me. Because before then, he always told me, I don't believe anything that you're telling me. I don't believe any of that. You're dealing with demons. Until I came and I told him things that only him and my grandma knew about each other, you know, which I thought was really interesting because there's no way I would have known it. But that's you really have to open yourself up to it and really want to know what's out there, you know. But everybody has their own opinions. Not everybody's going to be a believer, and that's perfectly fine, you know. If it's their own opinion and they can believe in what makes them happy.
Somebody's gonna sign me out. I'm gonna go back in.
Oh, your family, Rita, said the same thing, and they're Baptists. Yeah, a lot of Christians believe that. But I am still a Christian, you know. Well, Leanne, that is a good thing that you never came across a demon or a dangerous entity. You really don't want to. They're not things that you really want to mess with. It is definitely a gift, Amy. Right? To each their own. Right, Randy? Shit fire, I'm seeing like share.
Shit fire, Margarita says. Sorry, Dean.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm reading your guys' comments. So if I'm not saying anything, it's because I'm reading. I'm kind of trying to zoom in a little bit because I don't feel like wearing my glasses today right now. Seeing this is making me miss you guys.
Oh, boomer.
I'm mad at you. You left. I'm mad at you.
He did. He left.
Mm-hmm. You told me 6 months. Then first you told me 8 months. Then you told me 6 months. And then when I'm on my way back home, then you're like, oh, by the way, I'm leaving tomorrow. So screw you, boomer. You're mad. Like, I'm mad at you. Yeah, I love you, but I'm still mad at you.
Aw.
Thank you.
We're gonna come see you though, Boomer. Actually, we gotta plan a Georgia trip too. So Aren't you going to Georgia soon? I think we talked about
I
you were
was
going
planning
around the
on
same
going
time.
next month until Cara threw in the wrench that she wanted to go to Disney World for her birthday. So I'm going to have to push back my trip to Savannah until after her birthday. Because this is going to be her last birthday before she's a teenager. And I'm not happy about that.
I know. This one here is going to be 13
4
this year. So I get it. Stop.
Yeah.
Taylor.
Yeah, my youngest is turning 13 in August. And then all my kids are going to be all teenagers, and they're going to drive me crazy, and I'm going to want to tell them, get the hell out of my house.
Yeah, right?
Don't worry, Cara. I know you're in here. I love you, sweetie, but you drive me insane.
How old are your daughters again? One's almost 13.
Well, Cara's
Or
almost
14.
Cara's going to be 12 in August, and Vera is 13. She'll be 14
Okay.
in January.
Wow.
You know how weird that is to say in 6 years my kids are all going to be 18 and up?
Wow. That is, yeah.
Like,
That's crazy.
I don't like that.
Me neither. I'm trying to enjoy my youngest being 6 still, and then my oldest is almost 13. But so it kind of got a little stretch there in the ages, but I don't know.
No, I'm not doing no spanking, Marguerite. I'm not spanking Boomer. I'm not touching his ass. I don't know where it's been. but yes, he is in trouble. For anyone with no kids, is that weird? No, that was a life choice. The Sarah is coming out weird. That's not cool. Yes, firemen, police officers, nurses, and funeral directors do have the best stories.
Boomer says, "What?"
Hi, Jeff. Nice to see that you're in here. I thought you'd be in bed. And wait a minute, I thought you were going to be getting a couple weeks off here soon. If you guys haven't already gone and checked out my boy Jeff Statistics, go check out his channel. He got some amazing urbex explorations that he does on there. They're really, really cool. He goes to some pretty crazy, creepy places over there, and he's over in Belgium. So you get a whole entire different outlook instead of just seeing us Americans. You get to see what it's like in different countries, which is really, really cool. 8-year difference. I have a 33-year-old son and a 14-year-old daughter. Wow, that is a big age difference. You have one out the door before you have the other one. I don't think I want to restart again.
Yeah, I have a 6-year-old sister. Here, you want to hand me that picture?
But see, I can't do that, Once my kids are 18, I don't want to restart over again.
My sister, I've never shown her before, ever, on my YouTube. But I'm about to show you guys. That is my sister, and her name is Emma.
Oh, she's adorable.
And she is 6. She is the same age. She has the blonde hair like I did when I was little. She is the same age as Tabby, but I've never before shown her to anybody on YouTube. But that's my little sissy. Her name's Emma. She's a little sweetheart.
Boomer said, "What's this about me getting spanked?" She said she don't know where your ass has been. This is true. That's exactly what I said. I don't want to spank Boomer's ass because I don't know where it's been. Now, give me a big, huge paddle like they use over there in those fraternities, and that's a whole different story. Yes, everybody say she's beautiful and she's so cute.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I don't put her in my stuff much. My dad isn't really involved in my YouTube and stuff, and I just kind of I don't really push that. So
I don't blame you on that one.
Yeah.
Boomer said he's been in the pool, so it's cold. That means that there's stuff coming out of it, and you don't want that, Boomer.
Stuff coming out of what?
He said it's been in the pool, so it's cold. And I said, Well, if that's the case, then that means there's stuff coming out of it. We don't want that. Trust me, Randy, I'm kind of wondering where this went to, too. Thanks, hon. I appreciate that, Jeff.
Yeah. Boomer said, okay, this is weird.
It just means, Boomer, you need to come over here and show your butt. No, I'm just playing. Ooh, on the young moms. Yeah, we definitely are two very young moms. But wouldn't change it for the world. Having a good time. Damn straight. There's nothing like it. So you guys want to do some spirit box and see what else we can catch? I'm kind of curious on seeing if we're going to get as many voices as we did on Heathers.
Yeah, it was so active. So for sure.
Marguerite said, Boomer, show us your booty.
Margarita wants to see your butt, Boomer.
Oh, I'm going to be dying on this one. I'm going to be giving you so much crap about this, Boomer. I hope you know the next time that I see you, since you got a good shot of my tits in one of your videos, I'm going to be getting a nice good shot of your butt. Payback's a bitch.
We'll drop something and make him pick it up and just get all up in the
Woo,
front.
baby.
That's EVPs. Right, Radcliffe?
Here's what we gotta do.
You just never know
Thug
where
life.
the conversations will lead. Especially like the later it gets, the tireder we get, and it gets like goofier.
Right.
So
laugh out loud, plumber butt.
Plumber's crack.
Yep. All right, guys, let's get into this and see what we can catch. Yes, we caught a lot of really good EVPs earlier. I want to see what else we can get out there.
Oh, she made a picture.
Oh, look at that beautiful picture.
What is it? It's a person.
It's a person?
Cool. She made a person for you guys.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Get back. Nothing.
Sorry, guys. Dog scared the crap out of me. All of a sudden, there was
my dog has been literally like making out with her toes.
Yeah.
We had to put him in the other room.
Yeah, her dog has been like literally licking the crap between my toes and all my toes. And I'm sorry, I do not have a foot fetish, and so it's been creeping me out. I love her dog, but don't lick my feet.
She's like, what is that?
It freaked me out. I didn't know what it was. It just felt like wet sliminess all over my feet, and I did not like it. Leave it to the dog, right? Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, Lou Rock's live too, and he's doing the rock box.
Oh, thanks, Lou. You're a butthole. No, we love you, Lou.
Oh, we all.
Let's see. I have the same speaker.
Oh. Bluetooth already opened.
We don't want it on Bluetooth.
Oh.
Now it's option mode.
And then let's go back here.
I'm using her box tonight, so I'm letting her do the setup on it, because I know mine.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear that well? Let me guys know if you guys can hear that. Not too far. Oh, rascal. Can you guys hear that? Yeah, it's sitting closer. Okay, good. Glad you guys can hear it.
Yeah.
So can you tell us who is here with us at the moment? Oh. All the way up. Is that better?
Right. That's why
I said I'm a horse.
Yeah, it did. I like what Chris just said. I can't believe I'm laying in bed watching something spooky before right before bed. Can you tell us your name, please? How many spirits are with us?
8.
8.
That was clear.
Very clear.
Yes.
Eight again.
It's 9 right after 6. Is that better, guys?
Installment.
Can you tell us how you passed away?
What is it? That's for one.
Marguerite's asking for her dad to come through. If you're Margarita's dad, can you please come through, please? Let her know you're here and come Gary, can you please let Jack know what happened to you? And can you ask for my dad, Jerry, for Liz father, can you please come through too? How old are you?
We get it.
It did sound like a little Khadijah. Is there a Brittany that's here? Can you please come through Brittany? Or Lisa Lou?
Don't.
Jerry, can you please let Jack know if you're murdered or not so they can put your mom at ease?
What is that? Stop.
Sounds a little loaded.
What's it?
No. Can you please tell us your loved one's name so that they know you're here? I just heard autumn too.
Are they looking for an Adam?
Steven? Do any of these names sound familiar to you guys, or are any of them your names? If so, let us know in the chat. Joking? Can you tell us how old you are?
For 38.
34. How did you die?
Floor. On the floor, maybe? It said floor.
There's so many numbers just thrown out there. I heard a 68, I heard a 3, I heard a 4. Did I just say Omar? Admit it. Did somebody hurt you? You heard Omar too, right, Marguerite? Because I heard that too. Sound like fire and coal in that one too. That's fun. Were you killed in a accident? Is Omar in danger? I'm coming.
Yeah.
Okay. Who are you chatting with?
Oh my God.
Karen Day, who are you chatting with?
Are you talking to me? Yes.
One day, get ready.
That's so funny.
Heather's getting called out over here.
I am. You guys are asking her who's on that phone.
Your mom. Is there anything that you would like to tell your loved one? Marco.
Whoa. You said Omar and Marco.
I'm gonna have to get him a text tonight. Sabrina says that they miss you very much. Omar got rid of his dolls, didn't he? He didn't have any of them.
He's got some, like he had that one dog, the boy dog, Rob, or whatever his name is.
I knew he said he wasn't going to take any of them into his house.
We did a video there at his new house with the ones that were there. But
I knew he got rid of those ones. Angela.
it's okay, Kathy. Glad you joined us.
It's okay, Kat. You're here now. That's all that matters. Good night, Crystal.
The big doll Beth is at my mom's house.
For you.
For you. Now, a lot of these, I'm going to have to go back with headphones and listen to myself. And then I'll be able to put them in on what it was that was said. Because they're going so fast right now, I can't even make them all out. They're kind of like crazy, like shit fire.
Yeah. Shit fire is crazy fast. Slow down. Can you say shit fire?
Yeah. Can you please say shit fire to us?
What's it?
What's up? Yeah. Come on, say shit fire.
And what was supposed to be enter? Is
What was that, portal?
but it,
I wouldn't. Were any of you murdered? You love? Good night, Donna. Thank you for stopping by. You in your yard? Yeah, we'll be in your yard.
Who's yard?
Yeah. Whose yard are you going to be in? Danger. Are they still coming? I'm home.
see what?
See Bobby.
That's just cool.
Bob, are you here? You're invited.
More depth. I
Color graph. What the hell is a color graph? Have different.
No.
50. Where did you die?
It doesn't.
Erasable.
Okay, Donna.
Believable. Miss you. Well, we all miss you too.
You're so happy now.
Happy now.
Beautiful.
You messed up.
Who's that?
You do all happy now. I'm back. Roxanne.
Yeah.
Amanda?
Oh,
Mary Margarita wants to talk to her dad. Can you bring him
Yes, Kat, we are.
through? Can you guys not hear the EVP as well? Ah, Chris. Kind of much as you want.
Just do that.
Kat said it sounded clearer than earlier. Andre? Where did you die? What state did you die in? I think it did. One day. All right, I'm going to be shutting off the box. So if you guys have anything that you want to say, you guys better say it now, because otherwise the box is going to get turned off.
I said, all right. Now or forever hold your peace. Go back time.
Her don't let me go.
Not your
All right, we love you guys. We hope you rest well in peace. Goodbye.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Well, that was interesting, you guys. That was a lot of them coming through so freaking fast. I'm going to, whoops, knocking over crystals now. I'm going to have to go back and re-listen to a lot of those with the headphones on, slow them down so I can actually make out everything that they're saying. Because when they're coming that fast with so many coming through, you can't hardly understand what each one is saying, especially when they're overlapping each other like that.
Yeah.
That was intense. We know we got some good activity out here tonight. I hope that you guys heard your loved ones, and I hope that some of the things that were coming through that you guys could catch made sense to somebody. There are times where I get things where I'm still confused about them, where nothing makes sense from it. But I hope it made sense to somebody out there, like one of you guys, that you got to hear from one of your loved ones. Because those are more than just mine or hers. You heard I smoke weed every day, Marguerite.
Oh my gosh.
That does not surprise me.
That's so funny.
Yes, it does give you a headache after a while listening to it. You know, that's why if you ever see me edit, especially when it comes to EVPs like that, it will take me hours because I can only go for so long before I have to rip those headphones off and just walk away for a while. Because otherwise, my head just starts pounding.
That's why I always try to do like shorter sessions on my videos, like just a few minutes, just because it's a lot, like listening to it, and it does become a headache sometimes. I just try to like clip out the stuff I don't get and, put the good stuff in there for the most part. But lately the EVPs have been really good when we go to places. Right? And when we went to the forest, the one where she's getting ready to drop her video tomorrow, like, did you hear when you listened back, like the echo? Like there was a voice of a woman. I think it was a woman most of the time, but it was like repeating itself twice. Like everything it would say it and then say it again. And it was really weird because it did the same thing on hers.
Yep. And how we did it is when she was doing her EVPs, I stood around for just a little bit and then I walked away. So I didn't hear everything that she was getting. I didn't hear the responses that she was getting. And I didn't hear the echo like she was getting. And then when I was doing mine, she went off and was doing her own thing on the other side of the cemetery. So she didn't hear what I was getting either. So it was pretty interesting.
It wasn't until we were walking off and she said something and you could hear that in my video.
Yeah, and I thought that was pretty interesting because we both had kind of the same experience, and we were in the same place with each other, but not with each other, if that makes sense. You know, we weren't able to hear it happening when it was happening. And you're welcome for being in Phobia Mod. But yeah, that's what we do on our spare time. We want to talk to ghosts. So we hope that it helps you guys.
Yeah, why not share it with you guys?
Exactly. And I know that you guys have seen in chats and stuff, you guys have things that you want to ask them too. So I'm really hoping that you guys got some of the answers. I will go through and listen to them again, and then I'll put them in the comments on what all I heard. Instead of going back through and redoing the whole video, they'll be in the comments. So hopefully that will help you guys. And yeah, I heard Omar's name a couple of times, and that was kind of interesting. I'm going to have to give him a call and let him know that tonight. Just to make sure that he's safe.
My girl, the ghost Heather. And let's watch.
And you're very welcome. Did I win something? Yeah, you got to win. You seeing us beautiful women.
Yeah.
What more do you want?
Much love.
Don't answer that. I always pray. I may not always do it on camera, but I always pray.
Yeah, same thing with me. Sometimes I'll do EVPs and I shut it down, but I still pray. Even if I don't do it live, I still do it.
Yeah, there's sometimes things that I say in my prayers I don't want you guys to hear. They're personal. But don't worry, we will pray. We will make sure that we are completely 100% fine and safe. But I'm going to get off here. I hope you guys all had a wonderful night, and thank you for joining us on our live stream today.
Yeah, thank you. I had fun tonight.
Yep, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So definitely make sure, if you haven't already hit up Heather's channel, go check out Heather. Go check out Mr. Boomer's channel too. Give him a lot of hell and tell Boomer that he's going to be getting some damn payback pretty soon. Give him hell for me, guys. Give him hell. All right. Love you guys. Peace.
Bye.